Okay, it's January 6th, 2011. I'm Stacey Favorcom Sucks, and this is very interesting. Things babies born in 2011 will never know. Think about it when you were born, and then you hear about before you were born that you missed out. Are you glad you missed out on that, or did you wish you had that? Anyways, here's one of them. Videotapes. Starting this year, the news stories we produce here at Money Talk have all been short edited to the TV station without ever being on any kind of tapes. Not only that, the tapes-less broadcast cameras we use today offer much higher quality than anything that could have been imagined 10 years ago and cost less than the lenses on the cameras we were using previously. Travel agents. While not dead today, this profession is one of many that's been reimagined by the internet. When it's time for their honeymoon, will these born in 2011 be able to find out? Meaning that people don't call travel agents and say, hey, I need to go here, here, and here. They look it up on the internet and do it themselves. The separation of work and home. When you're carrying an email equipment computer in your pocket, it's not just your friends who can find you, so can your boss. For kids born this year, the wall between office and home will be blurry indeed. Whatever that means. Okay. Books, magazines, and newspapers. Like videotapes, words written on dead trees are on their way out. Sure, there may be books, but for these born today, stories that exist solely to sell them will be as numerous as recorded stories are now. Okay, I don't get the books, magazines, and newspapers. Yeah, people might read them as much because they got the internet, but still, you never know. Movie rental stores. You actually got in your car and drove someplace just to rent a movie. True, we used to go to Blockbuster almost every day, every night, renting movies. My dad would always say, hey, you want to go out to eat and then go get a movie? Or he'll just say, hey, he'll tell my brother, hey, here's some money, go to Blockbuster, go get some movies that you think I'll like. I want to see this, this, and this. If they don't have it, just pick something out that you think I'll like. Or we'll all go together and look, and it would be such a fun time. But now, we got Netflix. Okay, watches. Maybe as current jewelry, but the current time is on your smartphone, which is pretty much always in your hand. I'm going to say that's wrong. They're going to know what a watch is because people still wear them even though they have a phone. Because who wants to pull out their phone just to see what time it is when they can just look on their watch and be done? Paper maps. At one time they were available free at every gas station. Didn't know that. They're probably observant today, and the next generation will probably have to visit a museum to find one. Okay. I don't think they should get rid of paper maps just in case, like, let's say someone's GPS, if they have one, doesn't work, or if someone can't afford one and don't have a GPS. It's just like they're not going to know about that phone, what is it? The payphones. Because you don't see too many payphones around much anymore. But they should realize that not everyone can afford a cell phone. They should have at least a few payphones still around. Wired phones. Wired. W-I-R-E-D. I know I'm saying it right, but I can't say R words right. So you're thinking I'm saying wild, but I'm not. I'm saying wired phones. Why would you pay $35 every month to have a phone that plugs into a wall? For these born today, this will be a silly concept. Once again, I'm going to think that kids that were born in 2011 will know what a plug-in phone is, because that's a home phone and people still today have those. Long distance. Thanks to the internet, the day of paying more to talk to someone in the next city, state, or even country are limited. I don't know about that. Newspaper classifieds. The days are gone when you have to buy a bunch of new newsprint just to see what's for sale. That's wrong, because people still look at the newspaper to find classifieds, to look for a job. They don't just look on the internet, because not everybody has the internet, dumbass. You're thinking of people that are rich, not people that are poor. Okay. Dial-up internet. While not everyone is on broadband, it won't be long before dial-up internet goes the way of the plug-in phone. Wrong. Not everybody can afford cable or can afford, an internet that can have a router, that can afford a modem, or because ours is connected to cable, but we have a modem and a Wi-Fi. Not everybody can afford that, so they still use dial-up. So yes, kids of 2011 will know what dial-up is, because if they're poor, they can't afford it. That's what they have to go with. Same with the plug-in phone. But yeah, dial-up you don't hear so much about. Encyclopedias. Imagine a time when you had to buy encyclopedia books that were outdated before the ink was dry. This will be a nonsense term for babies born today. They probably might know what a encyclopedia is, but not really. I don't know how schools work today. I don't know if the libraries at my high school and junior high will still have their encyclopedias, and you have to go get a encyclopedia to do your homework. I mean, yeah, you have the internet that you can do your homework on now, but do they still make you use books? That's what I want to know. Forgotten friends. Remember when an old friend would bring up someone you went to high school with, and you'd say, oh yeah, I forgot about them. The next generation will automatically be in touch with everyone they've ever known since Viva Facebook. Not true. Not everybody has Facebook. And not everyone will know everyone from school and have their Facebook. But they might have, but later on, because like me, later on I'm looking up old people I went to school with going, oh yeah, I went to school with them, but I didn't know them. Forgotten anything else? Kids born this year will never know what it was like to stand in a bar and instantly argue with the unknowables. Today, the world knowledge is on the computer, in your pockets, or purse. Which is kind of sort of wrong, because there's TV. Hello! And since you have it with you at all times, why bother remembering anything? Not everybody has it with them at all times. The evening news. The evening news is on 24/7. If you're not home to watch it, it's okay. It's on the smartphone in your pocket. No. The news is not on 24/7 on TV, and it's not on your phone unless you look it up and find it. Duh. CDs. First records, then 8-track. First records, then 8 tracks, then tapes, then CDs. replaced your music collection used to be pastime. Now it's cheaper and as close as the new internet connection. Okay, they're not going to get rid of CDs because a lot of people still buy CDs. A lot of people still do CDs. Not everyone can buy online or can find them for free. Film cameras for the perhaps, but for kids born today, the word film will mean nothing. In fact, even digital cameras, both videos and still, are in danger of expiring as our pocket computers take over the... Wrong! Quit acting like you know everything. You don't know everything. Not everybody is rich and can have a pocket computer in their pocket on their little smartphones and can videotape and take pictures from it. I still have my video camera. That's what I'm using right now. I still have this camera right here that I take all my pictures with. And I still see them all over the stores. So yes, kids of 2011 will know what a film camera is. They won't know what the huge giant ones are because they don't have much of those around anymore because people don't use the big giant ones anymore. But they do use these still. So quit acting like a rich person. Act like a normal person that they have money that they could buy that item but don't want it or don't care to or they choose not to or whatever. Quit acting like a rich person because yes, a baby of 2011 who is rich and maybe famous will not know these things. But people that are poor still will. You dumbass. Comment down below and tell me what you think. Okay. Yellow and white pages. Why in the world you need a 10-pound book just to find someone? Because if you tried looking on the internet, it makes you pay for their phone number. Unless you can find them on Facebook. Catalogs. There's no need to send me a book in the mail when I can see everything you have for sale anywhere, anytime. If you want to remind me to look at it, send me an email. True that. Fax machines. Can you say scan? And not everybody can afford a scanner either. I don't have a scanner. I can't just scan something and say, here you go. Sign this and scan it back to me when you need the real signature that isn't a copy signature. One picture to a frame. Such a waste of wallets and desk space to have a frame around each picture. Okay, once again, you're thinking of famous, rich people. I still have one picture in each frame. Not just putting in a SD card and say, okay, let them flip. Because that wastes batteries and time. See, I'll even prove it to you. Picture frames, picture frames, picture frames, picture frames. Picture. And yes, I showed you fast because I don't want you guys seeing that. But see, one picture. And it's 2011. Thank you very much. Wires connecting phones to walls. Wires connecting computers, TVs, stereos, and other devices to each other. Okay, you're wrong. More and more people are having laptops with wires. Quit acting like a rich person. Handwritten letters. For that matter, handwritten anything. When was the last time you wrote cursive? In fact, do you even know what the word cursive means? Kids born in 2011 is going to know what cursive means because they have to. Because if they don't, they get in trouble. They can't write their name in cursive. Duh. I learned that in the second grade after I learned how to write in the first. Okay, this is going to be to be continued because I'm running out of minutes. So, part 2 coming right up. Stacey Fayetteville Comic Sex.